Addiction, the silent prison. Why addiction isn't about weakness. It's about escape. Most people hear that word and immediately picture weakness, lack of discipline, poor choices. But what if I told you addiction isn't about being weak? What if it's about trying to survive a storm no one else can see? Silent prison. Why addiction isn't about weakness. It's about escape. Section 1. The hidden beginning. Addiction rarely starts with intention. With pain, with loneliness, with stress, with memories that sting too deeply, with emotions no one ever begins as curiosity. For others, it be just quiet. And when the inside world, emotional escape. Addiction isn't always chemical. Sometimes it's emotional. Some escape into alcohol, some escape into drugs, some into gambling, work, social media, food, pornography, anything that creates distance between their mind and their pain. But here's the truth most never see. People don't get addicted to the substance. Relief, escape. Control, comfort, numbness. When life hurts and coping skills are missing, anything that reduces the weight becomes tempting, and slowly, escape turns into dependence. Section 3. The brain hijacked. Addiction changes the brain. At first, you chase the feeling. Then the brain rewires itself, and now the feeling chases you. Dopamine rises, tolerance grows, control fades, and suddenly, someone who once said, "I can stop anytime," realizes the chains they never saw forming are now locked from the inside. Not because they wanted it. And adaptation is not weakness. It's biology. Section 4. The shame loop. This is where addiction becomes a silent prison. Not just because of the addiction itself, but because of shame. Shame whispers, "You're broken. You're a failure. No one will understand. You don't deserve help." So the person hides, smiles, pretends, and the world judges the symptom while missing the story. Section 5. A different perspective. So let's ask a different question. Instead of, "Why can't they stop?" ask, "What pain are they trying to escape? What wound hasn't healed? What emotion feels unbearable?" Because addiction isn't the problem. It's the outlet. The real problem lies underneath: trauma, abandonment, stress, fear, loneliness, self-doubt, or a past that refuses to stay in the past. Section 6. The path forward. Healing begins not with punishment, but with compassion. Not with willpower, but with support, awareness, and patience. And recovery. Recovery isn't about fighting the addiction. Learning new coping skills. Learning to sit with discomfort. Learning to process emotions instead of escaping them. And most importantly, learning to believe you are worthy of healing. Addiction isn't the story of someone weak. It's the story of someone hurting. Someone trying to feel okay in a body that once felt unsafe. So the next time you see someone battling addiction, don't see a failure. And remember this: addiction is not about escaping life. It's about escaping pain. Healing begins when we no longer have to run.